Air, New, Los Angeles, ready. So much we got synced up. Ready. Ready. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in your bag, I'm going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, it's a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey. Hey, chill out.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. That'll be taken about a yard deep. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 24-yard line.
What up, people? What everybody else to today, man? The Lions pulled off a game winner, baby! I'm gonna put my Lions hat on. Fuck you thought.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I need to roll up.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's taken down at
the good run on first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Oh,
and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
4 yards on the
defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3.
Now a
much
I think you've forgotten that you're on punishment. Like, you downstairs just to chilling and all that stuff, laughing, giggling.
Yeah, we know. You know better.
I mean, I ain't telling you to go head on upstairs, but hey, look, you ain't got to be so loud, bro.
At varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks
for a little bit,
there's nothing but room to run.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. They're looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
Oh,
terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball.
What are you doing? Just go outside. I mean, if you're going to get on the trampoline, why is you got to be so caught up with him?
They got a chance for touchdown right here out of the gate.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
And the Raiders' 16-yard line.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
Good see.
Stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Ball carrier.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And
ball out.
very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for Peterson.
Really got that thing, man, boy.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Johnson on the counter. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Go around what I want.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
It's going to be a motherfucking turnover.
Touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10. And they're on the 27-yard line.
This shit right here's the wrong.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Get him back in the house!
Because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 on the play. And a Raider first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman.
That's fine, but I don't want him outside barking like
this
that.
first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Go deep.
13 yards remaining on second down.
Turnover right here, right now.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack in the very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you, but the defense has ball 3 timeout. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. You're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
He is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Take it. Take it.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Take it.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Oh, shit. We got
These
a fumble.
offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Now at 3 series, he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Stafford on 3rd down. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On that last carry, here's 2nd and 7. And it's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended.
Roberts.
A gain of 2.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs from the gun. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Carr.
Come on, knock it out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Knock it out, baby.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Carr.
with it.
And he's going to get this
With
one
it.
down near the 45-yard line.
Quarter stick with it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Oh, too
But not
many.
before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, it's Jacobs. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton there to swallow him up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball at the 33, second and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I love the drive they're working on because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down.
That was
Jacobs. And this time we're waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This ball back, baby.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
There we go.
The big fella.
Wow, you gonna stop running?
And inside the 45.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
At the 5-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They run the counter. Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Today's final score.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
Yes,
and not
sir.
all
Let's
W's
move
are
on.
created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket, and that's what they've got going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Thanks.
Post-game report player stats. Teams finished game. Player finished game. Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options. Quick matches selected.
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19.
Let me go look at my fucking Xbox shit, man. Let me go play some Xbox games. We'll be back live. Let me go check out some shit, man. We'll be back. I'll let y'all know. We're moving on in the tourney, baby.
Hey yo, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike check.